guys, so today I'm going to be filming my August favorites. I have not filmed a favorites video in I think all summer. So because I didn't film one all summer long, I have quite a few favorites to share with you guys. We got lips, we got powders, there's quite a few things, and I also have some music favorites to share with you guys. So before I keep on rambling on to you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just jump on into these favorites. So if you want to see my favorites, go ahead and keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to share with you guys is a BB cream. This has been my go-to. If you watched my everyday makeup look, you saw this. This is what I have been wearing all summer long. I never thought I would be a BB cream girl, ever, because to me BB creams were just always like very light coverage. Plus my skin is so oily that whenever I would wear a BB cream, even if I liked it, my skin just would not, like, it couldn't stand my skin. I wouldn't be able to handle my skin. But then I saw this baby, and this is old. This isn't like a new product or anything, but it's new to me because I finally decided to try it at the beginning of this summer. And I'm so glad I did. I don't think I've even said what this is yet, but this is the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin, and it's so good. I'm actually wearing this on my skin right now. It is definitely medium to full coverage for a BB cream. It's very buildable, but every time I wear it, everyone's like, oh my god, your skin looks so good. And no one believes me that it's just a BB cream. So if you have oily skin and you are having a hard time finding a BB cream that works for you, I would definitely go and try the CoverGirl one. And I also have really sensitive skin, and it did not break me out at all. As you can see, this is almost empty. This has been my tried and true this summer. So next I have a little contour stick that I've been using all summer long as well. And this is the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. Really skeptical about this when I first bought it. I'm not a huge fan of cream contours. I was like skeptical on if it was going to blend out that well, but I'd heard a lot of good things about it, so I did want to try it. It really is so blendable. It's so good. I will show you on my hand how easy this blends. It just comes in a little stick like this, and you just roll it up, go wherever you normally contour. But here it is on my hand swatched, and I'm just going to show you. Like, look at how beautifully that blends in. And it really does lay beautifully on top of products. But it's so easy to just like make it precise because it's not a super fat stick. And what I do is I will just use like the edge of it and contour out my cheeks, and then I use it on my forehead mainly. And then I go ahead and either take my beauty blender, or I will go ahead and just kind of take a concealer brush, and then I'll just buff that in. I go ahead and top it with my favorite bronzer or contour powder. And yeah, it just stays on like a dream as long as you set it. I have yet to use it where I don't set it, so I'm not sure how it would be if you don't set it. But I always put a powder on top of it just to make sure we locked in. And yeah, I love this guy. So next we have a translucent powder, and this has been talked about a million times on other people's channels. I feel like this is a product that literally everything that can be said about this product has already been said, so I'm going to keep it quick. But I finally got myself a Laura Mercier translucent powder. I got the, I think it's the shade Light. That's what it looks like. It has just a little bit of color to it. It really does just make the skin look so smooth, super flawless. I bake with this. I use the little puffer it came with all the time, and it just is an amazing powder. It's an amazing powder. Next is another powder, and this is the, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before. I think I talked about this last summer, but I went back to it this summer because it's a good one. It's a good one. And this is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin, and this is the Skin Transforming Powder. I am in the shade 50 Natural Beige, and I have dug into this poor guy so much. So excuse the dirtiness on it, but it does come with a mirror, which is really nice. So in case you were wondering, but this is what it is. It comes with the powder right here, and then it comes with a little sponge on the side, but I never use the sponge. If I'm worried about any kind of flashback or anything, usually I will go for a powder that I know is my skin color and put that on top just so I don't look like a ghost in pictures with flash. Really does do a really good job at keeping your skin smooth, at keeping everything set in place. Definitely recommend this to anyone who is looking for a good drugstore powder. Look at me, I have a lot of drugstore stuff to show you guys. Next we're gonna go ahead and move on to a bronzer. I meant to show this after the contour stick, but I forgot. So the bronzer that I'm going to talk to you guys about is something, again, that has probably been talked about a million times on YouTube, but you know, it's really good, so I understand why it's been talked about so much. I finally got my hands on the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I am in the, like, I just got the regular shade. They have a lighter one, but it just blends into the skin so beautifully. And it's, like, you guys, the smell, it smells so good. It smells so freaking good. I've been using this more than my Kat Von D palette. I've been using this more than my Hoola bronzer. This one is just usually what I will set the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick with lately. And I just think it makes your skin look beautifully bronzed. If you're trying to bronze up the skin, it's good for contouring. And I didn't think this was going to be a good one to contour with. When I saw this, I thought it looked a little too warm. But it does a pretty good job at contouring, I must say. So there definitely is a little bit of a gray undertone in there. But highly, highly, highly recommend this. Is good. Go ahead and move on to eyes. And I'm sure you all saw this one coming because I know I did. And because I haven't done a favorites video all summer long, I haven't had a chance to put it in a video. But my favorite palette this summer has definitely been this baby. The Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe. It's so good, you guys. It's so good. It has sold out every single time it's come back into stock. Obviously, she's doing something right here. Obviously, she did something right here. The colors and the pigments are amazing. Like, I just feel like this is such an easy palette. It is pretty big, but it's literally just a palette I could take with me anywhere and I could easily put a look together. Like, this is the palette that I took on my honeymoon. This is the palette I've been traveling with. And I never run out of looks to do just because there's so many options. And the color pigmentation is so beautiful. And they all blend together so well. And they're so blendable. It's just, I love this. I'm wearing this on my eyes right now. I love it. I love it. Okay? I'm not going to talk too much about that, but this has definitely been one of my go-tos all summer long. I freaking love it. The next thing I'm going to talk about for eyes is the Stila Magnificent Metals glitters right here. I love this. I wore this on 4th of July for a video and on actual 4th of July. Whenever I'm doing any kind of look that I just want to give an extra like va-va-voom to, or just that little extra something something, I will always reach for this because it is just so pretty. This is in the shade Diamond Dust. These glitters are so easy to work with. I do usually use a glitter glue with them, so I'll use my Too Faced glitter glue, but I've used them without them before, and I don't really have that big of an issue with fallout. I know a lot of people do say they do, but look at that. It does look like just liquid metal on your hand. It is so, so pretty. If you're somebody who is not used to glitters, I highly recommend these ones because they are easier to work with. They do dry down pretty quick, so I usually just do one eye at a time and then we'll blend out anywhere I need to. And then once they dry, they stay in there. They're not going anywhere. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about are 2 lip products. And these, pretty much most of the month of August, I have been using a ton because they are so pretty. And the first one is the Dose of Colors Mint Collection Lip. This is in the color Mint Tea. As soon as I saw this lip color, I was like, I need that in my life. I do. And then mint, this color is pretty much one of my favorite colors, like this Tiffany blue mint color. It's so pretty. It looks so pretty on the lips. It does not go anywhere once you put it on. It's a very muted mauve pink, but it's so pretty on the lips. I always get compliments when I wear this color just because everyone's like, oh, it's so pretty. It definitely does have that nude to it, but the pink just makes it a little something extra. So definitely recommend this little guy. And then, of course, you guys probably saw this coming since I'm wearing it on my lips right now. This is the other Dose of Colors lip shade. And yes, I have discovered I love Dose of Colors. But this is the Dose of Colors collab with Katie, aka Lusterlux, and Desi Perkins. Both of them I watch all the time. I follow both of them on Snapchat. They are so fun. Like, I want to just be their friend. But this is their collab, and this is in the shade Hot Fire. And I love this. First of all, the packaging is beautiful, and I love that when you look at this, you don't realize the kind of color that is in here. Like, if you look at this, you're like, oh, that'd be probably a really pretty nude. And then it's like, no, honey, just kidding. Like, do you see this color? It's so, so pretty. It definitely is a very orangey, fiery red, so Hot Fire was the perfect name for it. Me and my sister both. My sister is obsessed with orange lips. As soon as I got this in the mail, I took it and I was like, let me put a lip color on you. And because she couldn't see the color in here, she was like, okay. And then I put it on her, and then when she looked in the mirror, she's like, oh my god, and she loved it. So this is definitely a good one. The final thing I'm going to talk about is something, once again, I have mentioned before, but it has just been so good since I've gotten a tan, and I've just been using this every time I use highlight. And this is the Smashbox and Casey Holmes Spotlight Palette. This is in the shade Gold, and like you could tell, this has been beat to hell, but the shades in here are so pretty. Let me show you guys. They just, like, that's what I'm wearing right now is my highlight. It gives you like the perfect amount of like a subtle glow. But there they are. Hopefully you can see them. So what I usually do is I take my highlight brush and dip into mostly this one, and then I'll just pat into the middle one since it is a very intense gold. And then I'll just go ahead and put it on my cheek, and it just gives you such a pretty golden glow. I love it. And then whenever I'm highlighting my body, I will dip into all three, because this one's definitely a lot more glittery, as you can see. So when I put this one on, I usually just put it on my shoulders or my décolletage, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You look like a bronze glowing goddess. It's a good time. I have a few favorite songs I'm going to share with you guys before I wrap this up. Yes, I do have a pineapple pop socket on my phone. Don't judge. I know it does not go with my case, but I love pineapples, so don't judge. So my first favorite song of the month of August has been the All American Rejects Sweat. They finally came out with a new song, and I think they're coming out with a new album. I'm pretty sure. Not for sure, but I'm pretty sure. Which means they're gonna be on tour again, which means I'm a happy girl. But anyone who doesn't know, if you haven't been following me for a while, growing up, I was obsessed with the All American Rejects. The song is Sweat by the All American Rejects, and it has just been something I have been listening to nonstop. Okay, so one song I have just been absolutely obsessed with, and I'm pretty sure there's actually a few songs that I've been obsessed with. Like these last 3 songs, basically, I'm pretty sure Braden is so tired of, just because whenever I play them, I just sing way too loud and just, like, you know, have fun with it. So the first one is New Rules by Dua Lipa. I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right, but it's a good song. This is one of those songs that you hear and you're just like, yes, power. Like, you want to just dance. Don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling because he's drunk and alone. Don't let him in. You have to kick him out again. Free. Don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. I got no rules, I count him. The next song is Havana by Camila Cabello. I think that's how you say it. Cabello. And the next song is the song that literally just came out a little over a week ago, I think. It's Taylor Swift's new song. I'm just gonna let you know. And I feel like with Taylor Swift songs, you either have to absolutely hate them, and I didn't think I was gonna like it because I don't know. I feel like she's just straying a little too far. But the video was really good, and the song is really good. So she got me. This is Taylor Swift, Look What You Made Me Do. I'm sure you've heard it a million times already. I've listened to it enough that I put it in this video just because I feel like I've listened to it enough the last few days of August that it deserves to be in this video. Really quickly, I want to go ahead and give my little cousin Jacob a shout out. I know he really wanted one, so hi Jacob, if you're watching. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you like this video and want to see more of my videos, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. I always love new subscribers, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye!